Hi, my name is April Foster, and this is God's Mighty Hand, Lesson 10. All right, so this week we'll start again with our word of prayer, then we'll go into our memory work and Bible facts. There is lots of time this week for that. Then we will go into the lesson, and then at the end of class we'll have time for an activity and maybe even a little more memory work and Bible fact practice. All right, so this week is all about God visiting Mount Sinai and Moses there. And so you have a lesson narrative, which is available as a free download in the link below. And so here are your story cards. It's very light on the visuals this week. And Moses talking to God, and then it's like an eagle, and you have that passage in your lesson narrative from Exodus chapter 19 about God being like the eagle and how the eagle treats his young flying underneath him to give him that boost. And if you want to, you can even find other photos on the internet. This one isn't provided for you, but you can find other images like that of actual real eagles flying in this manner underneath their young. All right, the activities this week, you have two activities. One is a timeline activity, which is always good, important to just sprinkle in there to make sure that they're understanding when and the order of the events of the Bible, since our books of the Bible aren't necessarily happening in chronological order, so this will be more important the more we add to it. So for the older kids, levels 3 and 4, we have just the words that they can put together. For levels 1 and 2, you'll cut these apart, let them place them in order, so they're not in order on the strip. So you cut them apart, let them place them in order, and glue them on a separate sheet of construction paper. And then another activity that specifically relates to Mount Sinai is what you'll, for the older kids, levels 3 and 4, they'll write what Moses and the people heard and saw while Moses was on Mount Sinai, and what the people were not supposed to do. And then the same thing for levels 1 and 2, or at least level 1 with your non-readers, and you have visuals to go with each of those things. All right, and that is lesson 10.